Sup, YouTube? Alright, I didn't know much about this user. I mean, I had seen one of his videos in my life, and that was when his wife lost 3 years of her memory. I saw her getting hurt. Lisa John 710, who is also What Pissed Me Off 710, aka John Ferreira. I had seen that video, and I was like, on his old channel titled Lisa John 710. Alright. But now it's What Pissed Me Off 710. Alright, here we go. This is to the user by the name of Onision, and really I didn't know much about him until I watched more videos with him by Mr. Repzion, and it's titled Why I Hate Christianity.
Hey guys, I'm Onision, and today I'm a militant atheist. This is what I hate about Christians. I hate that Christians pretend to be adults.
They don't pretend to be adults. By the way, Onision, I am an adult. I'm 21 years old, and I know you're like almost 30 years old or something. I don't know, like 27. All I know is that I think it's the Amazing Atheist and Mr. Repzion who hate Onision. I cannot stand this idiot.
The reason I feel this way
I'm not trying to be rude to him. I just can't stand this guy.
is because they tell their children that Santa Claus exists. They tell their children that the Tooth Fairy exists, and then
Is there something wrong with that? I don't think so.
they themselves pretend to be adults by believing in something that's just as made up as the things that they bullcrap their kids into believing. But no.
Okay. Okay. Really? Listen to that again.
Up as the things that they bullcrap their kids into believing. But
no, they don't force their kids to believe everything.
no, let's teach our kids that it's wrong to gamble while gambling our entire lives on one religion. Not to mention
Shut the front door, Greg.
our alleged eternal soul. No, but really, I feel like Christianity requires a certain level of stupidity. Wake up one morning and go, gee whiz, I want to go pray to some invisible person who never makes anything happen for me. Dear Jesus.
That's not always true. I prayed to God and Jesus to let my girlfriend be friends with this girl named Samantha Wall. I've done that a few times, and it came true more than once. So there we go.
Please cure my great
That she would be friends with Samantha again, and that she wouldn't hate her, and yeah, it happened. And I'm not even sure if she ever hated her in the first place.
grandpa of cancer. Ring ring. Hello? Oh, my great grandpa's dead? Okay. Dear Jesus, I understand why you didn't save my great grandpa. Even though
Greg, this is why I don't like you, is because you kind of want to make people feel bad.
in the Bible it says you'll give me whatever I pray for. You work in mysterious ways. Like seriously, how many failed prayers does it take for you to stop praying?
I always pray, and I always will. I consider myself to be a Christian, except I never go to church. My mom is a Catholic, and I'm a Christian.
It's insane. And most Christians I know pray about the dumbest, most trivial crap. Please help me pass this math test. Are you serious? The creator of all things is going to stop everything and focus specifically on your math test.
You know what, Greg? I think you're an idiot.
One person dies every 2 to 15 seconds, right? Your math test is going to take you how long? 40 minutes? So about 1,200 people will die during your math test. But
Greg, you make life seem weird. That's what I see.
Thank goodness God focused on you getting a B+. So it's absolutely dumb to go sit in a church and pretend you're better than everybody else. And that is
I prayed to God that I would graduate high school. What did I do? I graduated. My end of the year grades were... And people thought I was a retard. Okay, a retard wouldn't get these grades. Pass... B, A, pass, A, B minus. I got 3.1 GPA. Excuse me.
exactly what Christianity is pretending else. And that is exactly what you getting a B+. So it's absolutely dumb to go sit in a church and pretend you're better than everybody else. And that is exactly...
I never said that. I never said that I was better than everyone else, Greg.
Exactly what Christianity is pretending you're better. How could you even argue that? You're sitting there going, I'm going to heaven and everyone else is going to hell.
Shut up, Greg. You make you make no sense in your videos.
Wow, are you proud of yourself? And then on top of that, they wonder why people pick on them. Why do people hate on Christianity so much? Well, guess what? Maybe it's because you got your billboards reminding us that we're going to hell. Maybe it's because you show up on our goddamn doorsteps going, hey, can you get me cool points in heaven by joining my religion? Yeah, the more people you recruit, the more likely he's going to make your prayers finally come true. Not. Some of the most successful people in this world are successful because they realize that nobody's going to do their job for them. They don't sit there and say, well, God will go ahead and solve this problem.
I just ask God for hope for me. God and Jesus, hope for me. And then I go out there and I do it.
For me. They fix it themselves. Thou shalt not kill, right? Well, what were they talking about?
I don't want to kill anyone because it's dumb.
Sex? Animals? Well, not animals, but humans are animals. What makes humans so different than the other animals? Ah, the soul. Thou shalt not kill a being which contains a soul. Okay, so what makes us have a soul and the other animals not have a soul? I suppose it's us being able to speak a language. You know, dolphins talk to each other. Does that mean they have a soul? In fact, most all animals communicate with each other in one way or another, whether it be through grunts or body language. So it can't be the ability to communicate that's getting us into heaven or damning us to hellfire for all eternity. What about emotion, dog?
You just need to shut the front door, Greg.
Whimper when they're sad. They wag their tail when they're happy. So it's obvious they have those. Is it intelligence? Because monkeys are pretty smart. And it's up.
Yeah, my dog's pretty smart too. One time, she pulled her dog pillow out of the out of her doghouse to lay out in the sun, or she'll just go lay out in the sun, which we don't have right now. And one time I was sitting on a chair outside waiting to call my girlfriend, waiting for the time to pass, and then the lady, my dog, came up, bit down on her water bowl, and gave it to me. Or she just didn't have any water. So she bit her water bowl and showed it, and I said, oh, you want some water? And then I filled it up and she drank it. So she's a pretty smart dog.
But if you use the intelligence argument, if you say it's because we're so intelligent that we can get into heaven, what about retarded people? People that God so graciously and lovingly let come into this world completely handicapped. Thanks for only giving me one shot at life, God. I'm too retarded to understand what the Bible says, but I'm sure
Greg, I'll tell you the truth. I do have a learning disability. I think I have. I'm the only one in my house who has learning disability, but I think it's Asperger's syndrome because I go around and research. Like, I hear about a story and I go research a story to go find out what happened.
get into heaven. No, Christianity is absolutely ridiculous, and so is every other religion which relies on faith. Faith is...
You're ridiculous, Onision. You are completely ridiculous.
Is for gamblers, and atheists simply have no interest in something so unreliable and unfounded. The fact that there's so many religions in this world and people think 100% that they're correct, well, it makes me think maybe we're not that much smarter than the other animals after all. Thanks for watching Onision Speaks.
Onision. See, I don't like this user, Onision, aka Greg. I can't stand this guy, but anyway... So stay up to date, subscribe, wait for some more videos. Maybe I'll do more responses to Onision. Bye. Peace. Bye.